As you can see, in a previous video I showed you these speakers that I built. I paid $100 for each RE. Then I used a cheap $30 pair of car speakers for the mid-range and highs, and also connected a little horn up to it. There's one over there. I had to hand make these shelves out of scrap that I had. Then I had to lower down the rake setting to rake and shovel and all garden tool setting to make it fit. And this is my oil and spray can shelf that I use. I have fire extinguishers up back there too in case I need to use them. The owner of the previous owner of this house was a fireman. He left a bunch of fire extinguishers behind for us. I moved my solar panels back because the fence throws a shadow during the day, but I got it all staked in with, I drill holes through the wood and I stake it down with welding wire. And then in the front on this big panel, I have to put stakes in it, but you can see the welding wire sticking up. And it keeps the wind from blowing it around and breaking it. Right now I have 13.3 volts in that little battery right there. And I found this light in the garbage can. I cleaned it up, blew it out, wiped it down, and it started working. So now I have a light that I can see over this little table in front here. The other day I hooked up these two speakers. Finally got it wired in. I got that one wired in. I hung that light up there. It's 1,000 watts because it was on this table taking up my room. So what I did was get a piece of PEX, half-inch PEX, drill a hole, and I brought the wires through there. And each speaker has its own separate wire. And the reason for that is with 4 speakers, you can run left, then right, then right, then left, basically in an X pattern, and you'll hear stereo between that left and that right and that left and that right, and vice versa down this side. And when you get in the middle, you can hear stereo really well because it X's out in the middle. So basically you get stereo anywhere in the room. This is a much better way to do it. And then I did something different here. I have these speakers in the back running off the Onkyo, which is a 600 watt amp. And then the Sony's about the same, but the room where the truck is, the garage area, is running off the Sony, and then the big PA speakers are running off the Onkyo. Then I have my TV, which basically gets me about anything I want with Dobson Fiber wireless. But I did something else the other day because I couldn't sit and see the TV when it's in this position. I built a little board, and I bought a $15 wall mount for this little small TV. It's a 32-inch. So now I can sit here and watch TV whenever I want. I'm not running anything because they won't let me post because of content. And one more thing I want to go over is that I was having trouble riding my bike. I didn't know what was wrong. It wouldn't hardly pedal. So I replaced the center axis, and then also I replaced both sprockets. The Buckwell's center axis bottom crank was $13.58 plus tax off Amazon, and the cranks were about $33 shipped. But I wanted to show you what went wrong so you can understand what you need to do. This is the square drive that goes through the buckle shaft. But when I took it apart, this is what I found. The cage was like this, that holds ball bearings, and then on the other side was a good one. However, since this is the drive side, it wouldn't hardly pedal at all, and I've got to the point where I was really frustrated with it. So that's when I bought the buckles. Now the buckles has a pipe in between it that fits right in it, and then it has two sealed bearings on either side. It's much smoother, works really good. But yeah, when I took it apart, I thought, that's not supposed to be like that. So I put the sealed bearing buckles center axis bottom crank, and the bike rides like smooth. It's actually riding better than when I first bought the bike years ago from Walmart in Henderson, Nevada. Anyway, I hope this helped you learn about it. In case you need to do something with yours, it's a good way to go.